Hey, welcome to another slow MTG. What have I got in front of me? I just went overboard and I bought a little bit of everything for Tarkir Dragonstorm that launched today, 4th of April, a Friday. Pre-release is on today. LGS, so join them if you want to. A little bit different this time. Tarkir Dragonstorm, the Khans of Tarkir brought me back into Magic after a long hiatus, and I never looked back since. So when this came out, I'm sick of hats in Outlaws of Thunder Junction and Call of Manor, and Aether Drift was just a bit of a weird set. So it's nice to come back to classic, good old Magic goodness that goes back to the OG. You've got dragons, you've got Ugin, you've got more dragons out the wazoo. And anyway, you've got I'm going to do separate openings. One of them is going to be each of these single pre-release kits. They align with the clans in Tarkir. So 5 different ones. I'm going to do a bundle. I've got 2 collector's boosters and I've got all 5 of the commander decks. That's a shit ton. So let me get straight into it. Let me do I'm going to zoom in. And then we'll start doing the collector boosters, but there's a buy box promo here. Karzi Revenant, it's a vampire. It's a 1 black 3/3 flying Death Touch lifelink, and you can renew it for 2 and a black. Exile this and put a flying counter, Death Touch counter, and lifelink counter on a creature you control. So if you support the LGS, you get one of these. I hope my battery lasts while I do this. I should have charged up and I have a lot to open. I'm not going to do it all at once. I will probably do one collector's booster, take a break, do a separate video for the bundle, and then do a video for the commander decks. I'm not sure. And then I'll do a separate one for the pre-release. Or I might just keep the pre-release seal. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, this is exciting. This is super exciting. I need to make room on my desk here. Give me a sec. So let me just get rid of these commander decks. There are 5 of them. So watch the separate video. Pop this over here. And then let's get straight into the focusing before I get into these. So as we've collector boosters, there are 12 of them, and there are some marquee cards, primarily the Dragon Scale fetch lands at 1% of them. I think in Dragon Scale we've got Halo foils, Ugin obviously being the top one, but there are also some nice ones as well. Of course, the serialized Mox Jasper is one of the big hits, probably the biggest hit in here. And we'll get straight into it. The 12 of these packs, these are printed in Japan, so I think the rare will be at the front. They're nice and easy to open. Some of the old Japanese packs were really tough to open. So let's just do one from the front first, and then I don't know, I've seen some people do openings and then they just sort of turn the rare around, but I just want to get straight to the good shit, right? And then get rid of the foils. So the best card here, Inevitable Defeat. Not the best card, but you know what I mean. So this is the biggest hit. It's they've got this clan treatment. I'm not a huge fan. At least 2 of them in a pack. They make the cards look very dark. Some people really love them. If you notice, the text is white, whereas on normal Magic cards the text is black. But anyway, so you got 5 rares and mythics at the start. We got Inevitable Defeat. We got a mythic, which is Teval, Arbiter of Virtue. This is a dragon showcase frame. We've got a rare. We've got an Offenser, Unyielding Liege. So this is what I mean about each of these having like 2 of these dragon, this clan frames, foil and non-foil. And then you got your commander slot. Where shall I do this? I've got so many piles in this one. Let's move this away as well. Got your commander slot here. And some of the command cards are pretty valuable. At the moment. It's pretty good. When you attack with this creature and or your commander, for each opponent create a tap 1/1 red goblin creature token is tap and attacking, and you can sack this creature tokens you control, gain indestructible. Great for creature decks. Anyway, and then the last one is just probably a set rare, Surak, Elusive Hunter. He's pretty good. Typical Surak, does Suraki things. He's uncounterable, trample. Whenever a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes a target of a spell ability and opponent controls, draw a card. Really nice effect when you've seen that happen before. It's a way to stop nullify removal. Anyway, in this slot as well, sometimes you get a Dragon Eye foil or non-foil. I think the Dragon Eye comes in foil about 16% of the time, and 8% in 16% for non-foil, 6% for foil. Anyway, otherwise you just get this regular. This looks like Ugin casting a shadow. Really cool. And then you've got 2 showcase frames. This is a very nice. I want to point out this. This original art for the regular frame ended for about 7.6k. Randy Vargas did the art. That's sold, but this is might see some Commander play, anything to do with treasure, so don't sleep on this. Kero Goalkeeper, nice draconic frame. It's a dragon flying. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard during your turn, create a treasure token. You can renew, not so important, but basically if you get stuff out of your graveyard, you get tons of treasure. So we always know that treasure cards can be busted. Okay, we've got a non-foil Boulderborn Dragon, nice, by Cabral. Wow, Cabral is doing some art again. Nice, haven't seen him do art in a while. Anyway, and then we've got your uncommons and commons. I won't spend too much time on them. But anyway, I'll be quicker through the rest of the packs because we've just seen one of these. So let's start here. I just want to take a little bit of time going through all the different slots in there before we get into the next pack. This is a very nice foil. It's almost like a halo foil treatment. Let's look at all these things. The lands, Frontier Bivec, another Kero Goalkeeper. That's nice. This is the art that I mentioned that sold for 7.6 or 7.8k. Nice work. Very classic, almost D&D. This is Jarrell Threat. He also sold this for about 2.5 grand. Okay, let's see this slot. We've got Riling Dawnbreaker. Also a Jarrell Threat Dragon. Do we get an eye? Nope. Just a regular, good old regular thingamabob. I don't know how to do this. Fuck it. I'll just do it from the start. All right, let's go. Oh, we got Mythic Special Guest. Misty Rainforest. That's nice. It's not Dragon Foil, but it's always nice to hit one of these bad boys. So this is a foil. Allied Fetchland. They've reprinted 5 of them. You can get them in foil in collector boosters and non-foil in the regular boosters. So these are great. And in less than 1% of the packs, they come in Dragon Foil. All right, Misty Rainforest, we've got... Where did I put this? Another new pile. Got Jeskai Revelation. And this is another new treatment. You got Extended Enchantment Sagas. Nice one. And they come in foil as well. You got Tempest Technique. This is a very nice one. It's Storm Enchantment. And it gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control. And also it's got Storm on itself. So yeah, we can create many copies of this. Set rare is Awaken the Honored, the Dead. All right, keep going. So SPG's special guest, their number. I'm glad I got the fetch land because there are also some ultimatums that were reprinted. You can get them in non-foil in play boosters and foil in the... they come about 1 a box. All right, so let's go through the rest of the stuff at the back. Nothing too exciting. We've got Feral Death Gorger. We've got Feral Death Gorger. Do we get an eye? Nope, just a regular good old forest. With copy. Big money card is Stadium Headliner. Oh, so many of these. Not a fan. Goblin Warrior. We've got a rare. United Battlefront. Pretty cool card. Too bad it's not instant speed. It's sort of like Collected Company, except it's not Collected Company. It's in white and it's in sorcery. Basically, look at top 7 cards. Put 2 non-creature, non-land permanents with mana value 3 or less among the battlefield. And then put the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. We've got rare. Another one of these frames. Lotus Light Dancers. Bone Devourer as the commander insert. And then we got New Way Forward. Me. Alright, still looking for money cards. I like the land cycle in this. The blue one, Mistrise Village. It's going to see some play in CEDH. It makes everything uncounterable. Your spells, rather. Let's see if we can pull that as well. So I'm just going to get rid of all of this. Got Segu Wildling. We've got Disruptive Stormbrood. Do we get an eye? Nope. Still regular foil. Got Spirit. Let's see. Let's go from the back. We've got Magmatic Hellkite as the base. This is a rare. Nice. Tyler Walpole. I think the art sold for 4.6k or something like that. Destroys lands. We've got a rare. Adaptive Training Post. This is a nice one. From Commander. I won't go into too much detail. We've got Mardu's Siegebreaker. Enough of these. So many of these. There are more of these than regular frames. We've got Elspeth, Stormslayer, and Scavenger Regent. I know I did kind of fumble there. This is interesting. In these dragon ones, they've got double-sided. Let's show you. This is the adult dragon, and then this is the baby dragon at the back. So double. So nice one here. Ellen Douglas. Art sold as well. If you haven't joined the MTG art market, please look us up on Facebook. Sold for about $3,500. 3.1, 3.2, I think, for each of them. So cute, cute, cute. Need a new pile for that new frame. And then we've got a headliner, which is extended or borderless Elspeth. Yep. So this is one of the marquee cards. Although Ugin would have been a lot sweeter and worth a little bit more. Quite a bit more, actually. So Ugin is the 7-mana Ugin that people are going apeshit over. It's pretty strong. If we see one, then we'll talk about it. If not, hopefully we will see one. We've got the Guardian, got Storm Shriek Feral, got, here we go. This is a Dragon Eye Forest. That you average about 3 or 4 box on this. That's why they're going for a couple bucks. So that's our first one, 4 packs in. We've got Voice of Victory. This is a nice one that's probably going to see some play in CADH. It's like a Grand Abolisher effect that's got additional stuff on it. If you look here, it's and easier to cast as well. It's 1 and a white instead of white and a white. So if my camera will cooperate, here we go. Mobilize 2 when it attacks. Create 2 tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature tokens. Sacrifice them at the beginning of your next end step. And also, yeah, your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. So you want to combo off your Thassa's Oracle, go for it. Anyway, this is really cool. So one of the key cards that I was looking for. And the next one is Colossal Grave Reaper. Really cool art here. Classic dragon art. Nice one. All right, we've got a couple more. Got Severance Priest. I'm not even going to read it. We've got Frost Cliff Siege. So these are Siege, borderless, or extended. I don't know, can't even tell the difference. Similar to the enchantment you saw earlier. And our mythic is Draco Genesis. This is one of the, it's like Dragon Rooftop Storm for the zombies, except it's for dragons. You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana costs. So here we go, Draco Genesis. Oops, give me a sec. I need to plug in my battery. It's dying. So that's kind of nice. It's a dragon frame in, yeah, I don't know, showcase frame. It's a dragon showcase frame, extended art dragon showcase frame in foil. So that's like a $20, $30 card right now. All right, let me keep going. This is a nod to one of the Salt Pack Road Beasts. I think Salt Pack Ambushes was one of the cards in Tarkir, Khans of Tarkir. Anyway, we've got Armament Dragon and we've got Sonic Shrieker. Okay, do we get an eye card? Nope, we don't. Got Feluta, Dawn of the Abzan. It's a legendary human warrior, an Abzan warrior. Zoom! We got Kotis, Sibzik Champion is one of the commanders in the commander decks. So nice to see him in non-foil if you fancy that. Got Yaren, Road Watcher, one of the clan frames. No shit! Jesus! What the hell? Guys, this is a Dragon Scale Scalding Tarn and a Magmatic Hellkite. Forget about the Magmatic Hellkite. Boom, bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. This thing is probably the best allied fetch land to get. And it's in Dragon Scale. Holy mother of boop! Nice. This is probably a, I don't know, $400 or $500 card. Can you see that? Freaking sick. All right, I'm halfway through the box as well. Let's go for Serialized Mox Jasper next. Jesus. Okay, yeah, I thought I saw something when I opened this pack. And these are nice and flat. Maybe looks pretty clean, maybe gradable, not sure. Sometimes I have to look closer at the corners. But holy heck, this is nice. Okay, I'm gonna put that there, right there. All right, nice one. You saw it here. Boom. Yeah, okay. All right. Thanks to my LGSs. I got them from 2 separate LGSs here, so I don't know which one that came from. I should have kept track. But whatever. Support your LGS if you can. All right, I'll keep going. Blah, 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 blah. Abzan Monument. You've got Twinmoor Stormbrood. Got Armament Dragon. Jarrell Threat again. We got Mountain. Regular Mountain. We've got... Oh my god, this is the Ugin I was telling you about. So this box is turning out to be the shits. So, Ugin, Eye of the Storm, 7 mana. When you cast this spell, exile up to 1 target permanent that's 1 or more colors. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, exile up to 1 target permanent that's 1 or more colors. So you can just get rid of, if you can find a way to loop 0 mana spells or something, colorless spells, you can exile basically all the stuff that your opponent owns except artifacts and colorless stuff. +2, gain 3 life, draw a card. That's immediate card advantage. 0 to add 3 mana, and -11, search your library for any number of colorless non-land cards. Exile them, shuffle. Until end of turn, you may cast those cards without paying. So when you cast those cards, you can exile up to 1 target permanent. It's 1 or more colors. Really, really powerful. Might see modern play in Tron. So that's cool. Really, really good card. Let's see if we can get double Ugin. We've got Protector of the Wastes. That's good. We've got Dragonologist in a Dragon Frame. This one lets you... It's like Thunder Trap Trainer or something, but except you can reveal instant sorcery dragon, put one in your hand, and then also untap dragons you control with Hexproof. I like this card. Pretty cool. Alright. Warden of the Grove. I kind of feel I don't really need to open the rest of the box, but really, really cool. And we've got Mythic, Teval, Arbiter of Virtue. I don't know how much this card is worth, but it's kind of nice. It's a Sultai, flying lifelink. Spells you cast have dealt. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose life equal to its mana value. So really cool. All right, 5 more packs. What other good shit can we open? We've got 2 special guests. I guess that replaces probably, I don't know, something 1% of the time. Really, really cool. All right, keep on going. Nothing too exciting here. Jeskai Monument. Shout out to my friend Julian who did the art for this one. Nice one, Julian. And Riling Dawnbreaker, Durgar Island Dragon. These are nice. I like, these are not adventure. They look like adventure cards, but it's actually something called Omens. Omens, basically you can cast them, and then when you cast them, the effect happens, instead of going to the graveyard, you shuffle this card back into your library. So they can keep going. Really, really cool. Omens, great for limited play, I guess. Early, when you don't have that much mana, you can Omen and then hopefully draw the card a bit later when you've got more mana. Got regular Mountain. Haven't seen too many Dragon Eye cards yet. We've got Warden of the Grove. This is... it's not wearing a hat, is he? It's Candelabra of the Hydras or something. But anyway, we've got Become the Avalanche. Nice. Become one with the Avalanche. We've got Windcrag Siege. Yep. So these are kind of similar to what you saw in the earlier cycle of Tarkir, except, you know, you get to choose Madu or Jeskai, and each one has a different effect. Really cool. Kind of like those modular cards. We've got Quarry Mountain Monastery, the first of the lands. I'm still looking for the blue one, but this one, they're not fetchable, but this land enters untapped if you control a plains or an island. And you can add a red to it. 3 and red, tap, exile top card library until the end of your turn. You may play that card. So really nice. Where am I going to put extended art? Maybe there. All right, the last card is a rare. It's United Battlefront. We saw one earlier, so here's the second one in foil. 4 packs left to go, and then I'll move on to the bundle, and I'll come back to the next collector booster. I don't think I'll open 2 in 1. It'll be a very long video. Okay, it's already 17 minutes, but wow, good shit. Good shit. Segu Wildling, Durgar Island Dragon again. We got Swamp. We still haven't seen many other Eye cards, but I'll take the Scalding Tarn over Eye. Got Narset. Narset is back. Jeskai, good old Narset. What does she do? At the beginning of your end step, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw cards equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn. Pretty cool spell slinging deck. They already Pringle out of the pack, as you can see. So I have a stack of Pringle regular set rares. Rampart Architect. Nice. We've got Cultist Fangkeeper in these clan art. We've got Kishla Village, the green village, which we've seen the red one now with the green one. The green one pays 3 and a green, taps Surveil 2, and enters tap unless you have a island or swamp. And the last one is a rare. It's Lotus Light Dancers. Again, we've seen them in foil and now non-foil, now in foil. Lifelink, when it enters, search your library for a black card, a green card, and a blue card. Put those cards in your graveyard and shuffle. Oh, 5 mana effect for 3/6. Seems good in the right shell. What else we got? Twin Bolt, Shocking Sharpshooter, nothing. Got Durgar Island Dragon again, and Segu Wildling. Looks like those dragon frames as a foil and a non-foil. And do we get another dragon? Yeah, non-foil Dragon Plains. There we go. Haven't seen a foil yet. Got a Windcrag Siege, which you saw earlier. Madu or Jeskai. We've got Ishki Tima's Roar. Nice. It's from one of the commander decks, the Teamer one. We've got Surak again. And I've noticed in a lot of the collation for these boxes, when you open one card, you tend to get variants of the same. Maybe the card pools, I don't know. I'm not sure how they collate. We've got Great Russian City. This is the third land. The lands are coming in droves. This is the white land. I think, oh, this is the black land, sorry. It looks white, that's why. Anyway, 1 in a black, tap, exile a creature card from your graveyard, create a 1/1 spirit creature token. So we still need the blue one, Mistville Village. We get Great Russian City. And the last one is rare. We've got Narset again. Except this is the bloody saga art, the clan art. Not a fan. Okay. I know I said that many times. But I know some people really dig the clan art. It looks, I guess it's easy to read because the white pops. And it's, if you like dark cards, dark frames, yeah, go for it. That's why Wizards create so many of these, right? To each their own. All right, let's get into the good stuff. We've got just a regular forest. So one more chance for a foil Dragon Eye card. We've got Quarry Mountain Monastery, the red land again, not the blue one. So I'm going to put this in my set rare pile. We've got Gold Lust Triad. I love the art on this one. Flying a Mirror. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token 4/3 for 5 mana. Really cool. 3-headed dragon. Some of these, don't sleep on the commander cards. They are worth a little bit, actually. Some of them are like 10-15 bucks. We've got Zurgo Thunder Decree. I see another. I think it's a land. Let's go. No. Oh, I want one of these. Clarion Conqueror. This is nice. This is one of the money cards. Crystal Sully did the art for this too, and a white. Flying, activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. So it's like a kind of a null rod, except it hits planeswalkers as well. I think it's got a baby, 2 versions. One's a baby, one's a regular. So this is nice. Let's put that in the extended pile. And my last card is a rare. I've got Nature's Rhythm. Now this is I think it's a pretty good card. It is a little bit like the X Finale of Devastation. It's a tutor, X green. Search a library for a creature card with a mana value X or less. Put it in the battlefield, then shuffle. And you can harmonize. Harmonize, I think you can cast it from the graveyard for its harmonize cost. It's like Flashback, except it's got one extra thing. You can tap any number of creatures and add its, I think it's power towards the harmonize cost. So I guess you can use it a bit later. So Nature's Rhythm, nice one. Lucky last pack. What we got in here? Do we get another secret SPG? Have we got a chance to hit a serialized Mox Jasper? I don't know. Stay tuned. Anyway, what do you guys think of this set? Are you a fan? Like dragons, hate dragons, or just looking forward to FF and saving all your money for the Final Fantasy? I'm kind of more in the vein of classic fantasy type cards for Magic the Gathering. OG goodness, right? Ooh, there we go. That's the foil, the third. So you get about 3 to 4 box, like I said. Third foil eye card. Art by Ron Spencer, old school OG Magic artist. All right, what we got? We got Pronation. This is a strange mythic. I don't get why this is a mythic. 3, and it costs 6 mana. Absent. Is it Absent? No. Anyway, check this out. Return target permanent card. It's a reanimate spell, but it costs 6. It returns on a graveyard from the battle. Target permanent, so it's not just creature. Guess you can bring anything back from the graveyard to the battlefield with a hexproof counter and an indestructible counter on it. But it's mythic, so that shows you what Wizards thinks about reanimation. That's why I think the top legacy deck is Demir reanimated, and they, instead of hosing reanimate or entomb, they took down the Troll of Cards of Doom. Go figure. But I guess it is a pillar of the archetype reanimate, so hard to kill that card. Can it be Gargantuan? Cool art here by John Tedrick. Lots of dragons. Give me more dragons. People love dragons. We got Rediscover the Way. This is a Jeskai extended art. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand and rest at the bottom of your library in any order. Pretty good. Do it twice, and then whenever you cast non-creature spell this turn, target creature you control gains double strike. Not the most powerful effect, but pretty cool. Ambling Stormshell. I love this card. It's a rare. It's 5 mana. It's got Ward 2. When this creature attacks, put 3 stun counters on it and draw 3 cards. So you can Ancestral Recall, basically. And whenever you cast a turtle spell, untap this creature. Turtle Tribal, anyone? But you get 1 attack in and you kind of get 3 cards. That's pretty cool. If you find ways to untap it, yeah, draw 3 cards. Really, really nice. And who can hurt a good old turtle? So cute. Anyway, last card. Do we get a Miswrite? No! I thought it might have been a blue one, but we got a foil, a red land, Quarry Mountain Monastery. But there you have it. Wow, where do I start with this one? We got, yep, as a recap, we've got 2 SVGs, a foil Misty Rainforest, and a Dragon Scale Scalding Tarn. I don't know why they did the Allied Fetch Lands, because the original Khans of Tarkir had the Allied Fetch Lands, not the enemy Fetch Lands. But I guess they just was reprinted recently. We got a couple of these extendeds in foils and non-foils. We got some of these. Jesus, I can't pick these cards up. Give me a second. We've got these in non-foil and also foils. It's going to be so hard to sort. I'm just going to dump them in a pile first. And you know what? We've got a massive stack. In fact, more than, probably I would say that more than half your rares. So don't spend too much on these, because these are they're so heavily printed. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19, almost 20. So you got 5 rares. If you take out 12 of these from your commander, you've got 4 times 12, that's 48, and you got almost 20, almost just about 40% of your rares are gonna be this frame. So if you love it, good for you. If you don't, well, good luck with your packs. Hope you get the stuff that you want. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna take a little break, charge my phone, and then continue with opening the bundle before I get back to the other collector box. Maybe the commander decks. I don't know. Too much choice. The tyranny of choice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope your packs bring you God packs. See you. Bye.